Hello Aquarius, what's going on? I hope you are doing very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. And we're going to do a general reading for the end of April, but you know, it's timeless. All of my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this bad boy is when you were meant to see it. You're very welcome here, Aquarius. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me at all, I would appreciate that very much as well. I am using a new microphone for this video, so I've been having to tweak it a little bit. So if the sound is a bit sketch, I'm sorry. And also apologies for being MIA for so long, you know. I know I took a long time off this time, but I was really ill and really tired. So, and you know, one day just turned into another, you know how that goes. So I do apologize. And thank you for your patience at this time. So I see a Six of Wands and an Ace of Pentacles here. So I can see that you've just won some kind of victory here. Like the Six of Wands is some kind of victory. It can often be something that's taken a long time and it's like hard won. You know, it could have felt like something of a battle, but you freed yourself from something. There's like a sense of freedom, movement forward, and it's success as well. When you have the Six of Wands, this talks about success. And then you have this Ace of Pentacles, which is like, it's something tangible coming in for you in terms of finances. I would say it's probably about your finances because it's usually like the inflow of abundance. It could be the offer of a new job, something like this. But you're supposed to get a couple of these to start your reading. So let's get a couple of these bad boys. This deck is the Believe in Your Own Magic deck by Amanda Lovelace, which is just the cutest name ever, if that's her real name. If that is in fact your real name, Amanda. Amanda, hug and kiss. Okay, 1, 2. You're supposed to get 3. Yeah, okay. So just put this on here and hopefully I don't want to forget it and melt that. Okay, you have the Clover, release your guilt. You have I am always enough, the Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. And you have the Villain, you can always rewrite the story. Okay, so you're obviously, take what resonates for you here, but it's a message for someone. You know, in terms of chakras, guilt blocks your sacral chakra and your solar plexus chakra. Like guilt is very much tied into not feeling worthy. So I suspect that you're someone who, like, you carry a lot of guilt around about something. And there's a message here about, you know, you may suffer from something of a guilt complex. You know, maybe you were made to feel guilty a lot as a child, or there was some kind of relationship where someone made you feel guilty all the time, but you're not the villain here. Like, I don't know if you're feeling like there's like a subconscious energy like you're the villain or you've done something wrong for just being you, just taking up space and being you, or maybe even wanting to succeed. I'm wondering if this is what the Six of Wands is. Like you've overcome some kind of guilt and like a lack of worth around money or success. You're not the villain here, okay? There's a strong message from Spirit. Like you haven't done anything wrong. Or you're not doing anything wrong, okay? Okay, what else? What? It's so far away. Oh my God, hold on. What the fuck? Okay, let's have another go at that. try and keep the cards on the table. Right, what else for Aquarius, please? The Two of Cups. So you have a partnership coming in here. The Three of Swords. The Two of Swords. The Five of Pentacles. That's wild. Okay, the Hanged Woman, usually the Hanged Man, the Sun, cool. Okay, whatever this Ace of Pentacles is going to make you real happy. You have the Two of Cups with the King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords with the Six of Swords, the Two of Swords with the Emperor, and the Ace of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. So there was something that was keeping you stuck, like with the Hanged Man. That's an energy of... Sorry, the chair is annoying me. That's an energy of spirit sort of keeping you in the same place until you start seeing something from a different perspective. So that's what you've overcome. Like, you're seeing yourself from a different perspective. And I suspect it's something to do with all this guilt you've been carrying and like a lack of self-worth. Maybe you feel like there is some kind of guilt around being happy or succeeding or something like that. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is going to make you real happy. Let's find out what that is. What is this Ace of Pentacles? The Tower. The Strength card. The Six of Cups. Why are you being deliberately vague? So whatever this offer is, it comes in, or this, excuse me, this opportunity is, or this money, it comes in and it changes everything. And it usually means it's coming in kind of fast with the Tower. It's good though. You know, when you have the Sun, it's good. There's a partnership here with a King of Pentacles. And you have so you've moved on from some kind of heartbreak, or you've released some kind of grief. That could be about a romantic relationship, but it can also just be about things that have happened in your lifetime. You know, the Six of Swords, like moving on from this energy, moving on from things from the past. There's a person here that's going to be very, very stable. There's an Emperor here that's coming in. They're very stable. Emperor energy is very stable. Or, you know, if you deal with a woman, like Empress. But they're very, very stable. It's like father, mother. Four of Wands is stability, commitment, marriage. You're either not seeing this person or they're not quite getting in yet, though. There's an energy here, like with the Five of Pentacles, of being left out in the cold. But you're leaving that behind. You may feel like a door was shut on you. This could be to do with relationships or a relationship. You may feel like you're always out in the cold. You don't have a lot of people around. There's been an energy of not really letting people in because of like past heartbreaks and things that have gone wrong. And you know, part of you doing that is actually, it's something to do with like guilt. So I don't know if there's like past familial relationships or something like that, friendships that haven't worked out and you felt guilty. But with the Ace of Wands, that's a renewed vigor and vim and excitement for life. You know, and the Three of Wands, this is moving on. It's time to move on. You're moving on and you want to move on. You're ready. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, baby. You have the Eight of Wands with the Hanged Man or the Hanged Woman. So you're literally going from feeling really stuck to movement. Like, could even be travel for some of you. Maybe you're moving, but the Eight of Wands is like movement, and it's fast movement. You're going to feel like some kind of huge burden has been lifted off you. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. The Lovers. All right. Where do we want to put you? We're going to put you here. Again, that's okay. The Three of Cups. So this is someone that's going to make you really happy. This is the same. This is the same person here. Whoever is this Emperor is this King of Pentacles. And you know, when the Lovers comes out, it's like a true love kind of thing. Yeah, look, you have the Knight of Cups. So this is a romantic interest. What's coming in here for you? And they're very, very stable. There could have been an issue with your dad for some of you. Sorry to bring that up. But the Emperor can sometimes represent your dad. So maybe you were dealing with, sorry, you know, issues around men and your dad, something like that. That have now been released. Yeah, this person coming in is a bit of a snappy dresser, male or female. Yeah, the Two of Cups talks about soulmate energy, best buds. The Lovers talks about your true love. This person's going to change your whole world. And with the Strength card, like, they're very, very stable. Whoever this person is, they're very, very stable. The Strength card talks about two people that have nothing to hide from each other. You know, lots of explorative conversations with each other. You know, making sure that you're on the same page, that kind of thing. Like, no weirdness, just normalcy. The Three of Cups talks about dating. You guys could be friends first. It could be that. Alrighty. Tell me about this Two of Swords. Oh, you're very independent with the Queen of Wands here. Okay, so this person is having a little bit of a hard time getting in because you're very independent is the thing. Male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just what the cards mean for me. So the reason that you're very independent is because you've been left out in the cold a lot. Like, I don't think you've had a lot of people to help you. You know, for some of you, this could be that you literally don't have a family. For some of you, you know, you don't have a lot of support. This person's going to support you. You're going to find them to be like very inspiring, and they're going to give you energy. Like, you're going to feel, I mean, not like you know, like a vampire, but you're going to like, you're going to feel like this person, you have more energy when this person's around. I think just because you have someone supportive around that's like in your corner, but yeah, I think they're having a little bit of a hard time getting in because you're like, nah, I don't need you. I don't need anybody. I just do everything by myself because I'm awesome. But everybody needs help sometimes, right? Everybody needs like someone in their corner. All right, tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. What is this? Justice. Okay. Okay. Okay, I can see a lot of inner conflict here that's being balanced. Yeah, holy shit, Aquarius. Oh my God, if this is your reading, like, you've been through a lot if you're resonating with this. So I see okay, so this offer or this money that's coming in, holy shit. Sorry, you're getting some messed up cards here. This offer that's coming in or this money that's coming in, you're meant to have it. It's your balance, like it's your karma, it's your dharma. Karma is a better word. after all the crap that you've been through, it's like the universe is rewarding you with this. I also see here that there's a balance in your overthinking. Like with the Nine of Swords, you have a tendency to overthink and worry. And that is because you have been through so much here. Like with the Queen of Swords, you've had to be in a King or Queen of Swords energy where you've had to fight or you've had to be tough, you know? And the Five of Wands, there's like inner conflict there that's being balanced. The Ten of Wands, this is carrying a very heavy energy, maybe just having to do everything by yourself, or you've carried a lot of heavy energy from the past. The Nine of Wands, this talks about, you know, a wounded warrior, where a lot of people have betrayed you or let you down. The Ten of Swords talks about being stabbed in the back. So all of this is being balanced, like this overthinking and worrying, because that doesn't come from nowhere. The Nine of Swords doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from past experiences. But Spirit wants you to know this is like your justice coming in here. You have the High Priestess with your Ace of Pentacles. And it's also on this Two of Cups. So whoever this person is that's coming in, you guys are going to have like a telepathic connection with each other. You're very psychic. You're very psychic. Don't know if you're aware of it though. Your intuition is like on point. Really well balanced. So it could be there's some kind of opportunity coming in that's to do with your intuition or to do with your psychic gifts for some of you. That's obviously not going to be for everyone. Tell me about... Okay, let's go into a different deck here. Why are you being purposely vague? Spirit, okay. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Oh, is it a mystery? Is that what it is? Let me just make some space here. Oh, it's going to look messy. Oh, no. Okay, fine. Let me just, I'll move these two. Give me a little bit of space here. Okay, tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. Your psychic gifts are heightening. I'm going to move those as well. Yeah, your psychic gifts are like on point at the moment. And you know, you should be meditating. Sorry to nag you, but you should be meditating. If you can meditate in the sun as well, that will really help your crown chakra. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God. This is something new, I want to say. Let me go into a different... No, I'm going to stay in this deck. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Tarot reader. Okay. So for some of you, you know, Capricorn had that. Was it Capricorn? For some of you guys, this could be you're going to become a tarot reader. If you are already a tarot reader, your intuition, like your psychic gifts, are going to get even better. Presumably that's going to make you more money, because the Ace of Pentacles is something to do with like making money. For some of you, you have been procrastinating on getting your tarot business off the ground, but that's coming to an end now. You also have improving your health. So your health is getting better as well. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God, stop. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. successful self-employment. So this could be any kind of business that you've been thinking about getting off the ground, but you've been procrastinating. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Pranic healing. Some of you guys are going to end up doing pranic healing. I just saw 2 messages about grounding your energy. So make sure you are grounding your energy. Like if you're doing psychic work, you should be grounding your energy. Get out of your head. So you might be in your head a lot. Again, that's a message about grounding your energy. Getting out of your head is going to help to improve your health as well. You've just gone through some kind of level up here. Oh, your defenses have just come down, or they're in the process of coming down. So this person can come in now, or they will very shortly. You have spiritual teacher here as well. So this could be you or your person that's coming in, or both of you. The Queen of Wands often represents like some kind of leader or teacher, something like that. With the Ace of Wands, you might get some kind of desire to start being some kind of spiritual teacher, or maybe attend a spiritual teaching class, something like that. I'm not sure exactly what that would be, but and you have you are good enough just as you are. So for those of you, like maybe you've been thinking about doing some kind of spiritual teaching work or something like that, and you're like, oh my God, maybe I don't know enough, or something like that. They're saying, yes, you do. Like you should start it now. This new person coming in is going to be the love of your life, like finding the love of your life. You're going to be very attracted to this person as well with that Ace of Wands. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. This person is very good at business as well. When you have the King of Pentacles, like someone that's very stable financially, like good at making money, you know, they own their own property, this type of thing. Like they're good at saving, you know what I mean? Money is important to them when you have the King of Pentacles. Very stable Emperor, King of Pentacles energy. This is like the kind of person who, you know, people go to them for favors. It's like, you know, because they have their shit together, basically. You also have stop feeling guilty for resting. So that's something else. Maybe you have just overcome. Like, you could carry a lot of guilt with you about that as well. Channeling art or design. So this new... oh, there you go, new. Okay. So this is like maybe something new for some of you. This Ace of Pentacles, there's like money coming in or an opportunity coming in, like for employment, where you might be channeling art or design. And you're going to be so much better at it because your intuition is so on point. Like your third eye is so open. You know, some of you are actually moving into the territory where you can like read minds, which is not as far-fetched as you think, because it's really just about reading energy. Like reading vibes. For some of you, this could be a YouTube channel with the Ace of Pentacles. Leadership role, so like any kind of leadership role. Sorry. And look, a new love you will adore. You might meet them through a YouTube channel that you're doing, or this leadership role that you're doing. Let's get 3 more. A message you've been waiting for. Let's put that there. So this is obviously from this new person here. You know, this message comes in from this person when you step into this leadership role. So sorry about that. It looks like that kind of coincides. Like the more that you step into this like leadership role, Queen of Wands energy kind of thing, it's when this person comes in. Let's get 2 more. Anything else about this Ace of Pentacles? Ooh, traveling or moving abroad. Ew, some of you guys are going to be like traveling and moving abroad. Good for you. You need to ground your energy. Again, that's a message that's coming through here. And a lot of changes will happen at once. That's why they're saying that you need to ground your energy. Because, you know, when a lot of stuff changes, they're saying everything will be fine though, like you don't need to worry, but a lot of stuff is going to change at once. Like when that happens, it can kind of mess with your root chakra and make you feel very spacey, you know? Like when there's a lot of changes going on, you know, you tend to, your sleeping pattern gets all messed up and you don't eat as much, right? Like your routine goes all to hell, like you don't exercise, you know, stuff like that. So they're saying like ground your energy. I just got this deck and I don't know if I like it. Like I had a skim through it and it seemed a bit offensive, and that's coming from me. So, like I don't really get offended easily. It's called the Naughty Oracle. So I'm going to pull some cards because maybe I was just in a mood when I first opened it. So I'm going to pull 3 cards from this deck, Aquarius, so bear with me. And if it is offensive, oh, that's not too bad. You have Exhausted Eagle, Seek Support. Okay, that's a very clear message. So you keep trying to do everything by yourself, right? With the Queen of Wands energy, but you're tired. You're not supposed to do everything. You're not supposed to. You're not always supposed to be doing everything by yourself. But that's just, I think, the experience you've had because you haven't had any support. You've always been like left out in the cold. And I think by this point, you're fucking tired. So this person's going to come in and like support you. Whatever that means. Just someone to be there for you, you know. So let them do that. Okay, what else for Aquarius? I feel like you guys get that message in every reading. What else for Aquarius? Naked Jesus. Yeah, see, that's a bit offensive. Let yourself be vulnerable. See, I'm not really for offending people. Like, I'm just going to cover that up. Like that. So you have Naked Jesus, let yourself be vulnerable, which I think we're going to remove that card from that deck because I think that's kind of rude. But yeah, they're saying let yourself be vulnerable with this new person coming in. You know. And you have, I don't think that's right. Okay, give me one more card for Aquarius. That's too many. Give me one more card for Aquarius. There we go. Zombies want brains. Strengthen your boundaries. Number 44. See, that's quite funny. I'm torn about this deck. So I want to like it, but some of them are super like, I think there's a really offensive one about Buddha as well, which I'll be taking out. So you've been going, okay, with this High Priestess card, like you're really like a force to be reckoned with. I think you've done a lot of work on strengthening your boundaries. That's God, that's a harsh message. Okay, so basically with zombie wants brains, you may have had a lot of people around you that sort of tried to take your energy, you know, because you are very psychic, you are very intuitive, but you may have had a lot of people that tried to take your energy or like take what you had. This could be what this guilt thing is here and like this villain thing. Maybe people made you feel guilty for saying no. So you've been through a tough process of learning to say no. and not letting people sap your energy. Because, you know, when you're high priestess, like when you're very psychic and empathic and stuff, people will sap your energy just by being around you, and they won't even know that they're doing it. So you have to be the one that's like, no. Even like letting people touch you and stuff, it sounds really paranoid, but like energy is transferred by touch. So, you know, even like walking past someone in Tesco is like you're picking up their energy and stuff. So I think you've had to learn to protect your energy. And it's been in preparation for some kind of leadership role that you're gonna do. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I hope that was a useful reading. Thanks for being here with me when we tried this new deck. It was a little upsetting, but I think we got through it. Many thanks for watching, Aquarius. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I'd appreciate it a lot. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.